cat. Nope, it's a child. Rewrite of Cat Child by Anime Hair Colors on AO3. Chapter 6, Conversation. Summary, literally the title. This fic includes child abuse, animal abuse, graphic depictions of violence, and trauma. That is your warning.
All right, Kit, we need to talk.
Yeah, we do, Eraserhead, Yellow Man. I have never had this before in my life, but now I never want to eat anything else. I need to know what this is, Dekaroo said with his mouth full. Aizawa looked like he was trying not to laugh at the scandalized look on Mike's face. It's Katsudan, little listener, and my name's Yamada. Oh, cool. Thank you for the food, Yamada, sir.
Show! This kid is so sweet and polite! He's a cat. And you're giving him food. Of course he's being sweet.
Dekaroo took another bite of Katsudan and made an innocent, "Who, me?" face at Yamada and Eraserhead.
Problem child, we need to talk about your vigilantism,
Aizawa said. I'm actually untouchable by the law, Eraserhead, sir, Dekaroo said innocently.
Call me Aizawa, kid. Also, what do you mean by that?
I got this whole Google Doc I made in the library. I can show you.
All right.
I think the library is closed now, though.
You can use my computer, little listener.
Thank you, sir. When he was handed the computer, he quickly logged in and pulled up his Google Doc and handed it to Aizawa. Aizawa read all 10 pages, detailing that this cat was absolutely untouchable by the law.
Well, fudge, he said loudly. Yeah, no, unless you become a citizen, we can't do anything.
The kit grinned maniacally.
Well, then, let's make him a citizen,
Yamada said. It's not that simple. Only an owner or guardian can request the test for citizenship. So unless you guys know someone who will adopt a quirked cat, then I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing, Dekaroo said with a smile. He said it as though he'd won, which he figured he had, since nobody in their right mind would adopt an abomination. Maybe Ijiro, but he was 18. They could be like brothers, like the boy had wanted.
I have to make some phone calls,
Aizawa said, interrupting him, totally not thinking about Ijiro again. For Frey's sake, I have got to stop doing that. Ijiro had probably forgotten all about me. That thought made him want to cry. Yamada saw this, but assumed his reason for being upset was completely different.
Hey, it'll be okay. I'm sure plenty of people would want a cute cat like you.
No, I'm not upset about that, Dekaroo said. I don't really want to talk about it, though.
Ah,
Yamada said sympathetically.
I get that, kiddo.
That is the end of Chapter 6. On to the next chapter. Chapter 7. A Phone Call and Dad Zawa. Summary. Another mini-chapter. We get to see Aizawa's phone call and the results. Not necessarily in that order. I had to edit the chapter due to the small inconsistency. If you're getting an email for it again, feel free to ignore it. A few minutes later, Aizawa entered the room again, pulled out his yellow sleeping bag, Stepping into it, he stared at Decoru.
"You're my cat now," he said before getting into his sleeping bag and passing out.
That sounds vaguely threatening. Also, wait, what? Decoru exclaimed. Why on earth would Aizawa want some abomination rather than a normal cat? It was probably just so that he would become a citizen. Once that happened, he'd be thrown out on the streets again, Decoru thought sourly. Kiddo, please, what's wrong? Yamada said. Decoru felt his ears flatten against his head. You don't want me. You want me to stop giving you paperwork, he said, the bitter words falling unbitten from his mouth. Oh, no, kid. That's not it at all. Decoru looked at him desperately, and Yamada sighed. I'm telling you the truth. I've been begging Aizawa for months to let us adopt a child of our own. He never agreed to it before. You're a miracle worker, kiddo, Yamada said, surprisingly sincere. I'm a cat, though, Yamada grinned. That's the beauty of it. Showa has never agreed to adopt anything but cats. That's why you're so special. You're the cat Sho would agree to. And the kid I always wanted. You're a cat child. Decoru actually laughed at that. Then his face widened in surprise. What's up, kiddo? I think today's the first time I ever laughed twice in a day. Oh, gosh, that's depressing. Don't worry, kid. I'll make sure it isn't the last, Yamada said, poking him in the arm playfully, and Decoru smiled at that, completely relaxed. For the first time since the Kirishimas had gotten rid of him, Aizawa had a smile from inside his sleeping bag. He knew Hizashi would be able to talk the kid in ways that he didn't know how. That's why he let them just talk just then. You see, a few minutes before that, Aizawa got on a phone call with Nezu. Aizawa, why the sudden call?
I'm sure you already know the answer to that question, but whatever. The vigilante is the cat, and he was born a cat. He's smart enough to gain citizenship, considering the legal research he did to prove he shouldn't be punished for vigilantism. I take it. You help with that?
He'll need a legal guardian, Nezu reminded him. Aizawa sighed.
I may be stupid compared to you, but I know you want me to take him. So fine. He's a bright kid, and Zashi's been bugging me about adoption forever anyway.
Exactly.
I'm not done. I'll need a 10% pay raise to make up for the time Zashi and I'll be missing in terms of hero work, since we also need to provide for him.
Done. Anything else?
Yeah, actually. I was thinking you should tutor him till he reaches high school age. Middle schoolers tend to be brats and bullies. More so than high school even. I'm not putting the kid in that kind of environment. Plus, you can probably teach him to pretend to be human better than we can.
How so? You'd think the humans themselves would do better at teaching that, Nezu hummed thoughtfully.
No, You've already had to adjust to human society. While it comes natural to the rest of us, you had to learn it the same way he will. Therefore, you're the best one to help him along.
Well, all right then. I agree to both your demands, as both are quite logical.
Great. How do I adopt a child born as a cat?
Leave that to me. He'll be yours in, let us say, half an hour. I do need to still finish my supper after all.
Good. I'll leave you to it then,
Aizawa said, then hung up. That is the end of Chapter 7 of Cat? Nope, it's a Child! Rewrite of Cat Child? By Anime Hair Colors on AO3. If you like this, please go support the original author.
Links in the description below.
Hope you have a good day, night, or whatever time zone you're in. Bye, kittens!